What's going on, guys? Today's the day, and well, it looks like it's the day today. It's crazy. It's crazy right now. I literally just saw my baby's head for the first time with hair and everything.
Welcome you guys to another video another video by Live with the Darlingtons. Again, I'm alone because I'm going to be telling my birth story, you guys, my birth experience, my full birth experience with this little one. I'm just anyway. So I'm very sorry, you guys, if you happen to hear baby noises or any kind of noise, really. Like I said, I'm trying to shoot. So unfortunately, we're kind of pressed for time. So I'm having to shoot this video as soon as possible because we need to get it out. And yeah. Okay. So my initial due date, let me start with this. Yes, my initial due date was the 24th of April. But for some reason, I believed or I hoped, okay, she's gonna come way sooner. And I was thinking around the 13th, the 15th, 18th latest. How to we really, stretch this. And around the 18th, she'll make her debut, right? So okay, whatever. No, we went past all those dates, obviously. Yeah. So not obviously, but we did go past those dates. So this is now the 21st of April. This is now the 21st of April. Friday. It's a Friday. Kibusiu now around 11ish. Yeah. So yeah, from around 11, I start experiencing Braxton Hicks. Ne? So Braxton Hicks are like contractions. You can actually feel the actual contraction when the uterus contracts, and then but they're not painful at all. So for me, in and they'd give me, I'd also get like very mild menstrual cramps with the Braxton Hicks, right? But they're really not painful. They're just like, yeah, there. So I was experiencing those, and it had happened prior, to that day where I'd get Braxton Hicksy. That's especially that week. Well, we actually also had like a false alarm sometime early in the week. I think it was on Tuesday, where we went to the hospital, but I was just like 1 centimeter dilated. So sharp, we went home. So that Friday I'm experiencing those Braxton Hicksy hair, but they're very consistent also. Mare hair, there's just Braxton Hicks. I want nothing. It's go time, right? So my husband and I, bless you, Wanaka. God bless you, Manana. God bless you, Nanki. So my husband and I were chilling. I saw TV, the living room, but really, like, that day felt like God was actually saying, because we hardly go to bed late, very very seldom, right? But that day Manika was saying, enjoy this time alone, Sadilas, so we were chilling, we were conversating. I silently chilled. I think we went to bed couple past 2, man, for some very odd reason. We went to bed very late. So those were consistent. They're very frequent as well. So now we're in bed. Like, we haven't fallen asleep, ne? So we really, like, at all. We hadn't slept at all. But we're in bed now. Obviously, but so hey, man, I start feeling this very sharp one. I think it possibly was around both 3 Gabanakotse. The times, I'm not going to actually make reference to Dinako because I think I'm just gonna, it's quite a blur, a little, blur nyana sort of. But we have videos that my husband took as whatever was happening. So I think he will insert some of them as, the story progresses. So I start experiencing this very, very sharp one. I'm like, hey, this one is not like anything I felt before. I have had the pains and whatever, but this was a very unique one. A very sharp one, a very sudden one. It was very out of the blue. So I sit up on the bed. I'm like, hey, babe, I don't know which one is this one, right? But I'm not thinking it's time. I don't know. For some reason. So now, okay, I sit up on the bed. I tell my husband, oh, hey, babe, yeah, it's a bit, it's going down a bit now, right? So we start timing them then. Okay, so I sit up on the bed and I'm trying to see, is it going to come again? Is it going to go away? I wonder what's actually going on. And then we start timing them now. Okay, the interval between so they were frequent. And then now we call the doctor and he's like, okay, make your way to the hospital ASAP, Rocky. So now we start getting ready. There's panic. My husband is now, hey, like my husband's reaction was so funny for me, you guys, because the entire time, like next time my husband reacted because he was the guy who was very like, he was scared for a very long time. And I feel like he's not going to be able to be in the labor room. He's not going to be able to. He was just like, baby. And earlier that week, got the false alarm. He was very nonchalant. Like at the back of his mind, he knew. That's what he says actually. Or he knew it wasn't time yet. So this time, it was around 4 a.m. now. We're making our way to the hospital now. I'm getting dressed and he's trying to find his stuff. He's trying to pack his bag, about that sort of thing. Panic and he's running around the house. It was so funny for me because I was just like, I didn't know not to react as wrong at the moment. So it was funny to see his reaction. Anyway, so he's like, it's happening, babe. It's happening, babe. Oh my gosh, where's my water? Okay, sharp. We find whatever, everything. Now we're driving to the hospital.
What's going on, guys? Today's the day, and well, it looks like it's the day today. We're rushing to the hospital quickly. My wife, there she is. Yeah. We are convinced, I'm convinced, these are contractions because we've timed them and they seem to be like a minute and a half, 2 minutes max. They're not even getting to 2 minutes. So I'm rushing to the hospital. We're running. It's always like this. So yeah, I'm excited. I think I am. It's finally happening. It's finally happening. Our baby is literally almost here. I think that's what I really think. Let me drive and then I'll show you guys what happens next if I can. I don't know. Bye.
So we get there. We get now to the hospital. Okay, bumper, a wheelchair. Sharp, I get admitted. To be quite honest, the nurses weren't necessarily the nicest. So it was a bit like, oh, okay, because obviously you hope and you pray that day you'll really get back to understand and but not that throughout the entire thing, because man, it's not an easy something to go through. So the staff, the nurses, the nicest, they were just there to literally just do their job. They just knew what they had to do. Just sign a mona. Opening, you're hoping maybe okay, try hemagen with okay. So it was a bit but okay, anyway. Thankfully though, because it was around 4 a.m. ish, I think, so the new staff came in Gabo 6 here. So now the new nurses have okay, bang allocated a bed. I changed whatever, I'm there. the new stuff. Yeah, oh my gosh, I really just want to honor Sister Tertia Marie. Oh my gosh, heaven sent. Like, she was really, like, I feel like Datum sent Moyawa High just to be in a body, and she happened to be the vessel. Yo, she was so amazing. She was honestly so amazing. Constantly checking up. She was going the extra mile. Seeing her now, how she can make me comfortable, make both my husband and I comfortable, actually. Because I get a pregnant woman, but I'm turning about chewing the IC and what I'm putting the IC. Do I want to eat now? I think I'm organizing what. She was really just like overextending herself to make sure that we are comfortable. So we were there. Here, my husband has a few updates of what was happening.
I won't lie, this is nerve-wracking. Oh my god, I don't think I expected it, actually, because the date today is today's the 22nd. This is 4:19 in the morning right now, and we just got to the hospital. My wife is busy running tests. They took like her weight and all these things. They're getting her file. Now she's getting urine samples and all that kind of stuff. And then she's, I'm in the room now, her bed, as they call it. I'm already seeing like the baby machines and stuff. That's the baby machine, so I'm not sure if is this it? From here, is she going straight to labor, or what's gonna happen here? I will just see now. I called the doctor earlier on as well, about 20 minutes ago, 15-20 minutes ago. So we haven't met him yet. We haven't met the doctor yet. So yeah, I won't lie. This is nerve-wracking, man. This is nerve-wracking, but I'm excited as well. I'm excited to finally meet my baby, because like I've been touching her and feeling her, and that's been giving me like an incredible feeling. So I wonder what it's gonna be like to like physically, number one, see her and then to hold her, So that's definitely gonna be incredible. I won't lie, like I'm saying, I'm really nervous at this point, but I think I'm excited as well. Like I'm pretty excited. Let's see what happens. I'm just waiting for my wife to get here, and I hope she's fine, man. I hope she's fine, because she's really in pain right now, and they're allowing her to walk and all these things, and I'm just trying to make sure that she's okay. I actually want to stand up and go look for her, just so that I'm sure that she's okay. But she'll catch up with you guys later.
And then around, they said the doctor fitlile ka bo 11. Rona re fitlile ka bo 4 spetlele, and then the doctor came at around 11. When we got there, we were like 2-3 centimeters dilated. How about check? Yeah, we were like 2-3 centimeters dilated. I know a lot of ladies always say the cervical check, and it's very painful, but I think for some reason, I can't say my doctor was gentle, because he really wasn't. He was a man in that day who as well was very like, okay, I know exactly what needs to happen, and I'm gonna do it, and this is the outcome, and so he was just someone but again, Lena, he was a very amazing guy. God sent. Very grateful for him, because he was very Christian and very. Lena, he walked us through the entire process. So much. With a lot of God, So yeah, but Lena, he. Like high as a cervical check, Lena, he was very like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it, sharp. But it wasn't like the most painful thing I've gone through, the most painful thing I've experienced in my life. It really genuinely wasn't. So okay, cervical check now. I'm 3 centimeters dilated. So banale away, estimating how or dilate the expectations dilation as you progress and whatever. So how bala dinako mo apparently how fita around, it can take now for you to get to, I think it was 5 centimeters, and then from 5 centimeters baqala babala, every hour you're expected to dilate at least 1 centimeter every hour. So hi bala mukibo 11 nene, hi bala you know bala probably bo 7 18, we can even stretch to bo 10 latest. I'm thinking, yo, that was very discouraging for us to hear, because when we got there in the morning, I was saying things like, at least sunrise, baby girl, abafita, you know, so couple 11, we might give birth couple 10, couple 8 to 10 of us. That was very discouraging. Our moms also balaka fitla bona around 10 in the morning ish. Around 10ish in the morning, then the doctor fitla. So Libana, obviously they're you know that, okay, now you're going through this pain, and they're like, you're gonna have to go through this until bona kuteo. No, that's not. No, Jesus has to step in and change the situation, please, Lord. All right, so every time by the batla bancheka, they'd ask our moms to be excused, and the reason why he highlight that was because I guess I'll pull out at what point, you know, were they excused, and they were like praying, they were pressing in. I would really want to highlight that, because I really believe that was what changed the thing, because miraculously, you guys, I don't want to touch on it too much, because it's a bit of a blur, to be quite honest. It's a bit right. But I just remember how miraculously fela, it was just like a ba, and we're like, it's time now. So after the doctor checked, it was around 3 centimeters. Yes, I was breathing through the contractions. The contractions really weren't horrible. They were bearable from nakoya because they were, and they didn't break, at least, thankfully. So in a sense, we consistently feel I'm in pain, but ne ditla, and then ditla for a few minutes, and then a few minutes. So, and the nurse lakantusa also to, you know, sort of how to handle the pain of one. So they were bearable, and I remember even thinking, oh, this is what labor pains feel like. I mean, surely I can push without any, you know, I can do this. This is not okay. Sharp. So around, I think, an hour later, man, I'm just like, no, this pain is like this is not good. Not good at all. Yeah, like I went from 0 to 100 real quick, right? Now it's really painful. So now we're having a conversation. Next time I look at the epidural, I knew that I wanted to get the epidural failure, but I wanted also to give myself time to go through, you know, the labor experience. The labor pain also epidural. So the epidural also paralyzes you. So too soon, and then my entire stay duty fell on the bed, and I can't do anything, right? So now, okay, around, I think, an hour later, after boarding boat 12ish, I think, if I'm not too mistaken, because I just remember everything is like a speedy man. So I think an hour later also, now we're having a conversation with the nurse. Now we go by the epidural one time, because it's going down for real. No, it was really painful at that point, you guys. Oh my word. I don't know how everything happened so quickly. Like, the pain was, it wasn't like a gradual, it's getting worse. Like, it was a consistent type of pain in a feel from to bona go tsewa doctor I fitla a check, and it just sucked, or it felt like, ugh, so I'm gonna have to go through this longer, sort of thing. And then just out of nowhere, man, it was just like really painful now. So Harriet's the epidural hair. I got the epidural shampoo, but now it worked just on the one side of my body. Like my left side, I could still feel on my left side, I could still feel the pain. Yo, I guess I don't know. At that point, it didn't feel like menstrual cramps anymore. I guess even guy bapi saling the pain, yeah, the contraction, actual contractions now, not body Braxton Hicks. And Braxton Hicks is on I did kind of feel like, menstrual cramps in sort of wabon. But actual contractions, I don't know nankai bapisaling. It's just pain, So yeah, the pain got like really worse. And I got this epidural. It's not working on the one side. It's like frustrating because now the contractions were much, much closer together now at this point. They were much closer together at this point. So now I'm not even getting the break. So I'm just like, please, how am I getting this epidural? How did I get this epidural, Marie? So it'll take a few minutes to isebete and stuff like that. So we're giving that time, but hey, no man, I'm still feeling this pain and it's really bad. So now, the sister Asheva on the scan thing. Now the contractions are really strong. They're like strong contractions. So now I check hair and then I check and now I'm 7 centimeters dilated. That's why So yeah, by the time I got the epidural, necessarily 7 centimeters dilated. If I'm not too mistaken, but like I promise you, it miraculously fell. Yes. Now I remember. So the doctor Hanatlile, yes, he did his check. It was 3 centimeters. When I got the epidural, that's when they asked, yes, our moms buy it, and they were praying in the corridors, man. They were pressing in. They were just like, God, we're not gonna wait until Nako El. Jesus, come do your thing, please. Let the situation change, And so that's when they checked me as well. But for 7 centimeters. That's why the pain is that intense. How did that happen so quickly? My word, Ukilabona, what is Wabon? So everything progressed very quickly. Now I'm 7 centimeters dilated. Now this pain is just Wabona. So they kept giving me pain meds. I think I could say now, but I think they were just increasing dose or something so that the pain is subsiding. Feel so that they can numb this left side. Okay, we got it right at some point. Like I'm saying, past 5 centimeters. But by estimate, every hour you will dilate 1 centimeter. So high sheba 7, past 1, past 2, past 3, back about 3, 4, the baby should be here. Habala, obviously the 3 centimeters and whatever. No, thank you, Jesus. Positive. Okay, wow, that happened. But once again, I'm not in pain because now I'm completely numb. Hey, yeah, I say yeah, but past 3ish, I think, if I'm not too mistaken, but to 4. Cervical check again, Waseva checker now. They're seeing the head. I think my husband will insert a clip Monana where he was making reference to that and talking about that experience.
All right, it's crazy. It's crazy right now. I literally just saw my baby's head for the first time with hair and everything, and I can't believe this is happening. Like, this is like what, almost 12 hours later that we've been here, and my wife has literally been in labor and we had to rush to the hospital. Oh my god. So this is really happening, guys, but fortunately my wife is okay.
He saw the head, he was so excited. I think level 2-4 and then man, and then the rest is history, really. Couple to 5 fell exactly 16:35. She was born. The pushing process, it really required a lot of energy. Like, as much as I couldn't feel anything, it really required me to exert a lot of energy, be present, and I'm so grateful, guys. I really want to just say how I made reference to, or how I mentioned, or my husband, I had no idea how he was going to react. From him being someone who didn't want to be in the labor room, he was amazing. My husband was so supportive. He was so present. We've been through this before and he knows exactly what to do. It was crazy. And I'm so grateful for like he was constantly, he played gospel music from experience those contractions and whatever. There was just an atmosphere that he created in the room, gospel music, and just inviting the Holy Spirit, man. I'm so grateful. I mean, the first time the atmosphere that was created helped me so much in giving me the strength. Okay, sharp. I can actually push through this. Okay, I can actually push through this. Oh my gosh, I can actually push through this. Even during the pushing, he was there, just literally praying over me. It was just absolutely beautiful. He was so supportive. I'm so grateful for my husband. I always think about the ladies who have to go through this entire process, balebang, and I'm just like, Nana. The ladies who have to go through this entire process, balebang, and I'm just like, Jesus. So I'm really grateful for that support. Honestly. Okay, and then yes, our moms ba bonang ngwana. Then we had come see the baby. It was so beautiful. They were so happy. And then around 8-ish, I think my husband, I can't remember now, he was only allowed to stay with me and to sleep over at the labor, in the labor ward. But the maternity ward now, where the baby's born, they're helping you take care of the baby, and that's where you then recover and whatever. I had to no one could sleep there with me, right? So I think around 8-ish, that's when everyone was expected to be gone. So okay, I asked my husband, but he also had to go home. I can't remember now what the curfew was. Is it called curfew? But yeah, I can't remember now what time he was not allowed to be at the hospital anymore beyond Nakwefi. Just can't remember. But yeah, at least and then he had to leave. And then, first night with baby. Hey, about me being there 3 days and what. Hey, that was so discouraging for me because it's like, can I go home? I'm ready to go at this point, Obviously, the following day after I've received feeling now in my legs again. I think I started feeling my legs again sometime this song, man. Sometime song, I think around 2 a.m. I started feeling okay, I can feel my legs and I can possibly get a bathroom and stuff like that. But I think they removed the catheter. That catheter, man, but they put it in deep money. Anyway, so the catheter, but like, how I inside, it was so uncomfortable. It was like, how deep was that thing in there? So by it is obviously I said I feel my legs because before then I couldn't get it to the bathroom. So I can't oh my gosh, I can't believe about my water. No, cat. I can't believe about my water. My water under the doctor ifika inesoka ayetsa. My water hadn't broken yet under the doctor afika ka 11 he was saying. So when he broke the water, my gosh, because okay, he's a man who just saw one. This needs to get man. So he knows what to do. This is gonna happen. This is what. So it's an talk speed and he's not necessarily very gentle and what. So when he broke my water, my gosh, it was very like, okay, did you have to be that harsh? That okay, one. But okay, it happened. Oh my gosh, so much water. So much water came gushing out. So much. It was just I could say, man, it was just very uncomfortable. Then I even had to change beds. That's how much water came out. My gosh. But anyway, yeah. So Harabusi, they came Bamonka, Hanyani, and I had to breastfeed. The breastfeeding wasn't. She didn't latch immediately, but I can't say we struggled either. The nurse la tusa in the AMs. Okay, they did come, they helped. My mom's helped because she was struggling as well. She was struggling because she didn't know how to suck and how to or how to do anything really. So the nurse hey tusa harabusiu. At some point batlile ba monka ne. And then so but for the most part yes, for the most part in the ward, but every time I try to put her down it's always happy. So on my chest and first night but we managed actually we actually have a very sweet baby, you guys. Very, very sweet baby. Like, hasukudisi unnecessarily. Like, I know lela mahala fela. Only ever like halapile. Really, only ever. You know. So hasukudisi, even at the hospital. But at some point though, we got it right. Okay, in the morning, my husband came very early in the morning. So that thing, about more 3 days, that for me was like, there's absolutely no need. I don't see why we need to. So, and then my doctor, Hans Atlan says that the rounds hair in the morning. In the morning, it was a natural birth, vaginal birth. So hair in the morning and whatever. So obviously it was a vaginal birth. I pushed. Anyway, but hey, chronic I was saying it was a bit of a but hey, it wasn't anything. So as the doctor was doing the rounds, he was just like, would you like to sleep another night, or because really I was just like, doc, you have to ask me twice. I'm out. Honestly, because Lena, he was just like, there's no need for you to stay. So just like, no, thanks. It was good. It was good while it lasted. Thank you so much. And we went home. And that really is it, you guys. It really was a positive birth experience. I'm so grateful to the nurses. Was so intentional. God was really, really intentional. And like I'm saying, not so nice stuff. But God was just like, oh no, don't worry about that. So grateful. So thank you so much for getting to the end of this video, you guys. Please do give it a huge like. Please do leave a comment in the comment section. Yes, my baby needs me now. Please do leave a comment in the comment section. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I mean, if you've gotten this far, I mean, you might as well. Please do subscribe, you guys. We really do appreciate every single subscriber on this channel. And the growth and the support. Thank you so much. So see you guys in the next video. Let me now attend to the girl. Love you guys so much. Thank you. Hello, Mama Bear. We're finally taking you home with Daddy. good daddy.